Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread here for Monday, June 30th, 2025. Man, did ever June go flying by? Almost July. Definitely deep in the dog days of summer. So we'll be getting the week started here with three MLB plays here on the diamond to get us going. We'll see how the weekend went with my usual cast of characters. We got Ramon, we got Al with us today to start the week. So we'll see how their weekend went. And then we'll get right to the place to kickstart the week here at Cover the Spread. I don't know where to Ramon to get started. How you doing here, Ramon?
Hey, great, Rob. We saw some exciting action over the weekend in Major League Baseball, but I'm not ready for the month to end. I'm going to count this one on the June ledger here on Monday on Cover the Spread. Then we'll talk about July and, well, the All-Star break, the All-Star game. What are we going to do? I'll leave that to you, boss.
What are we going to do? Might have to give out some home run prop hitters in the home run derby in that matchup going forward in the All-Star game. What else are you going to do? just one of those things. We'll just have to get you some home run prop hitters. So what we think in the home run derby, giving you opinion, and we'll still get you some sort of something to bet on anyways. I don't know where the hell you doing here, Al.
Yeah, if you dig deep enough, I guess you will always find something to bet on. And certainly stuff to bet on during the All-Star break. It's not like it's nothing there. It's still some. Well, they might not be as serious, and I'm definitely a lot more careful with these bets. But still some fun, entertaining stuff to put some money on and keep ourselves entertained for a couple days.
Right? Definitely we'll find something to bet on and keep ourselves entertained here. So, hey, let's kickstart the week here as we finish out June. Let's make it a strong finish to June as we're not quite in July. And as Ramon alluded to, we're not quite there yet. So let's finish June strong. And let's get a start here on the diamond. First game we're looking at here, we got the Padres heading into Philadelphia to take on the Phillies. This is Ramon's game. He's going to get us started here on the Monday slate. What do you like here? Phillies or Padres here on Monday, Ramon?
Yeah, Rod, Padres going into a place where they don't have a lot of success usually against a guy they don't have a lot of success against, but they do bring up a knuckleball pitcher Matt Waldron here, going back to the site of maybe his best game as a starter here in Philadelphia before, but still does have a little bit of trouble with some of these hitters in this Phillies lineup. In his career, he doesn't have a lot of starts, but he's been up in the majors for a couple of years off and on here with the Padres. But really, it's Wheeler for me. He seems to dominate the Padres year in and year out. Now, he hasn't really faced them too frequently lately, but man, over his career, he's kind of dominated the Padres, no matter who's wearing the brown and gold. But against this lineup, he also has some pretty significant stats here against some of these guys right now. But for Wheeler coming in here, 194 batting average against are the Padres of this expected lineup. He's always posed trouble for these guys. Tatis is 1 for 6 against Wheeler. Cronenworth 1 for 9. Phillies 26 and 14 at home so far. Yeah, they had some struggles here over the last week and a half, so they're looking to get back home. You got the Padres coming in here with Waldron is rushed a little bit here. He is supposed to make maybe one more rehab start, but Bergert, who was in this position, got hit on the forearm with a line drive, so he's had to go on the injured list here. I show this current Phillies lineup batting 297 in their career against Waldron, the expected lineup anyway. So I'm actually going with the Phillies here on the run line -1.5 over the Padres on Monday. I'm going to look for some of these guys. Schwarber, Stott, Baum, all can focus in here against the knuckleballer. I got the Phils on the run line.
Heading on over to Al. What do you like here in this one? Padres or Phillies here on Monday?
Charlie definitely got the huge pitching advantage in this one, so it's hard to go against the Phillies here. And as Ramon mentioned, some of these guys do hit Waldron well, particularly Bryson Stott, who's had 4 hits and 6 at-bats with 3 doubles against him. So I look for Stott to get us an RBI. Should get a pretty decent plus price on him at the bottom of the lineup there.
And for me here in this one, I'm looking at, surprisingly, a pitcher's duel. As Ramon alluded to, Waldron, last time he faced the Phillies, pitched at GM, went 7 innings, gave up 5 hits, only 1 earned run, and that was because of the home run that he gave up. So one long ball. Otherwise, he was holding down these Phillies. So good start for him. I think he can have a half decent start here against the Phillies offense that we know they haven't been smashing in a whole lot of runs out on this road trip. Maybe getting back home might be a different story, but I don't think so. I think Waldron can do a good enough job here. And then you look at on the other side for the Phillies, Sanchez going. And Sanchez, last time he seen the Padres, he went 7 innings strong in that start and mowed down the Padres. So I expect a lower scoring one here in this matchup. Expect to see probably 8.5. I think this opens at maybe 9 in Philly, but probably around 8.5. But I like the under Padres Phillies here on Monday. Hey, that wraps up the first game we looked at. Let's head on over to game number 2. This is Al's game. We got the Athletics taking on the Rays. What do you like here in this one, Al? Tampa Bay or the Athletics here on Monday?
Well, I don't think it's a secret anymore. You've made it public. Drew Rasmussen's my guy. I got to back him here. Definitely got the big pitching advantage for the Rays here with Drew Rasmussen over Jacob Lopez. I think we got the better team, one of the hottest teams in baseball right now. Now, there is some rain expected in this one. So the wind blowing out slightly, but again, I do think they get it in. And again, just like the race to get it done here, if this number is money line is anywhere between -150 and 200 by the time you see this, I'll take a -1. If it goes anywhere over 200, then just take them -1.5 on the run line. I think they should win this one pretty comfortably here at home. Rasmussen also not the biggest sample size, but these Athletics are just have no hits against him and just 8 at-bats, but again, no hits there. So hopefully, I expect him to have another strong performance here. So again, Rays -1, -1.5 for me.
Head on over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one? Rays or Athletics here on Monday?
Yeah, how can you not love Rasmussen and the way he's going and the form he's in too? You know, he's going to give you 5 solid innings every time out right now. Doesn't go much deeper. We know that, but he's so solid in those innings. I mean, really one of the best guys going, it feels like, in the majors right now in the first 5 innings. So maybe that's the direction I'm going to go. You got Jacob Lopez. Rod's told you multiple times on this show about how good Lopez has been running. He goes deeper. He goes 6 and 7 innings and strong 6 and 7 innings too. 3.5 ERA, a little bit higher certainly than Rasmussen, but he keeps the A's in the game. So I got to go under in the first 5 here with these two. Lopez's form has been super strong as well. Rasmussen, we know what we're going to get out of him. So give me the under in the first 5 of the Rays and A's. How about that?
And for me, yeah, you look at what this Jacob Lopez has done. His numbers are, as you alluded to, he's got a 3 ERA, and that's because his start where he's had a couple of rough starts. He got rocked by the Blue Jays, went 1.2 innings, gave up 7 earned runs. But since then, you see what he's been doing. He's been going. He went 4 innings and gave up no earned runs. Went 6 innings, gave up no earned runs. Went another 6 innings, gave up 1 run last time to the Red Hot Astros. In his last start. So I think he has a good start here, this Lopez. He got traded away early in the season. They're probably kicking themselves going, look at this guy dealing now. And we know what Rasmussen can do. He can deal as well. So Ramon's got the full or the half game under in the first 5. I like the full game under. I see this probably opens probably 8.5, just like the last one. Maybe a little lower here in Tampa, but I think 8.5. I'm going to take the under full game. I think both these guys can go at least 6 and get us a good solid start. Lower scoring one here in Tampa. That wraps up the second game we look at. Let's head on to game number 3 here on the slate for Monday. We're looking at the Kansas City Royals heading into Seattle to take on the Mariners here in this one. This is a game I like. So I'll get us started here. I like the under here. You look at on the Kansas City side of things, Michael Wacha. Hey, he had a couple bumps his last time off where he gave up 3 earned runs, 5 earned runs, but then a nice little bounce back against Texas where he went 6 innings, only gave up a couple of hits, 1 earned run, couple walks. He's pretty good. He usually gives about 1 walk a game. I know I was expecting to see a lot more regression from Wacha this year, but yeah, he's just serviceable, rolling along. And we know what the Seattle squad does at home. They just seem their bats get cold at times where they struggle to score enough offense. You look at Jorge Kirby on the other side of things. George, he's been so-so, I would say. He's sporting that 5 ERA. The team has definitely, they love George because they get behind him. They've won his last 3 starts, but I think he has a good start here at home. We know Kansas City in these night games, they struggle offensively as well to score runs. And I know over recently we've seen higher scoring ones, but in Seattle, we end up with low scoring ones. You look at the last couple here in Seattle, it was a 4-2 game. Last time Michael Walker was here, he took on Logan Gilbert, and it was a 4-2 game. I expect that same type of game here. Give me the under Kansas City and Seattle here on Monday. Low scoring one, especially Seattle back home off of that long road trip. Going to be a little bit slow starting, maybe a little tired. You know what happens after a long road trip. Yeah, give me the under here in this one on Monday. Head on over to Al to get us started. What do you like here in this one? Kansas City or Seattle here on Monday?
Yeah, definitely not going to be taking any overs here. As you mentioned, Kirby doesn't have the best numbers coming into this one, but he's been pitching pretty. He's had the rough start against the Cubs, but not too terrible around that lately. And more importantly, maybe is how well these pitchers have done against these lineups in the past. The Royals are just have 8 hits and 44 at bats against Kirby, while the Mariners only have 15 hits and 76 at bats against Waka. So completely agree on the under there, and maybe just to have a different look, I'll just go first 5 under and just count on these 2 starters to get the job done there and leave the bullpens out the equation. Although I'd like the full game as well.
Heading on over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one? Kansas City or Seattle here on Monday?
Yeah, I'm going to piggyback a little bit what you were saying, Rod, about Seattle returning home here, and yeah, Kirby, that was a good start last time. Maybe we are going to finally get to see what we know we can get from Kirby, because there was a little bit shaky starts there as he was getting his season rolling here. He's a little late to the season here, coming in off of an injury, so he's finally going here a little bit deeper here right now in his last couple of starts, and I would think that he will have a strong game. But at the price here, I got to take the Royals here. I think there'll be a slight dog here in this one. I think they seem to be playing with a little bit of pressure right now at home, so I'm going to look for them to get away here. Waka has the better numbers as a starter overall. I agree. We're going to see good pitching, though, in the first 5 here. I'm going to chalk up the bullpens. It's kind of neutral here a little bit. Kansas City right now has a little bit better bullpen, but with Seattle at home, I think it'll be maybe even there. But at a little bit of plus money, I'm going to try the Royals here on the road against Seattle on Monday.
Hey, that wraps up the Monday slate of the 3 games we covered here. And as always, let us know in the comment section what you think of the 3 games we covered here on Monday's action. And hey, let's do a quick little recap before we head on out. First game we looked at, we got the Phillies taking on the Padres. Ramon says take the Phillies on the run line in that one. Then we got the Rays taking on the Athletics. This is Al's game. His buddy Rasmussen is on the bump, so take the Al special. Take the -1 there in that one. And hey, if you want to get a little crazy, he said take the run line as well. Get a little more plus price with the run line, but stick with the Al special, I'm telling you. In that one. And then the game I looked at, we got the Kansas City Royals taking on the Seattle Mariners. Low scoring game here on a Monday night. Take the under for me in that one. Hey, that wraps up the start of the week. Let's make it a good start to the week and finish off June strong. And let's do what we always do here, and that is cover the spread.